Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on Mickey's account, guys. We have 51,000 diamonds. And if you remember, it's been probably about a year and a half since I did summons over on this account. Mickey, of course, completely free to play. He doesn't put anything into these accounts. With that being said, guys, we're going to run through the bags. I'm going to show you the heroes. I believe last time we did this, Scarlet was introduced. Which again was such a long time ago. It's kind of crazy. He said, go ahead, feel free, do whatever you want to do on these accounts. But look at the bags, guys. Free to play, we have 577 chests. All the rest of these chests are maxed. But we have almost 1,300 time emblems. That is right, guys. As a free to play player, there are 1,300 time emblems here. And also looking at our Stargazer cards, 1,100 Stargazer cards, guys. Now, this is the accumulation over time on a free-to-play account, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. The first time or the last time we did this, I believe we had around the same. It was around 500,000 diamonds. Now, in the course of a year, you get about 800,000 diamonds is some of the calculations that we've seen over in Reddit, a couple different places. Looking at the formations, guys, again, I believe this was when Scarlet was brand new, is when we actually did this account. Looking here, we have Kren. We built up Mishka. Mishka was in here as well. Oden, Silas. A lot of heroes to build in here. But if you notice, guys, there are no awakened heroes. There's literally one, and I believe that is the free copy that you got. There's also a copy of Aziz. Again, some of the summons in here. But looking at the Noble Tavern, guys, 878. We have over 2,000 common scrolls, 11,000 companion points, and 500,000 diamonds, guys. I'm going to start with the regular summons. And the reason for this is with the regular summons, there are chances that we can get the awakened heroes. If we pull some of these awakened heroes, those are less that we have to utilize in the Temple of Time, which is the exact same with the Stargazer, guys. So we're going to go through here. I'm going to pop open these chests. Now, as you can see, they are all maxed, which means this account is actually losing quite a few diamonds, guys, if we don't pick up these chests because they are maxed. Look at that, another 10,000. I'm going to grab the mail, and you can see, boom, there is tons of chests in here. They only last for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they all expire, guys. Those chests actually disappear after 14 days, which is the reason we want to make sure that we're utilizing them in here. And now he has room to actually get some resources. Do a couple levels. You can see we have 1,660 red chests in here, guys. He's just been pack riding stuff with me, allowing me to do this. It was about a month ago. He said, hey, do you want to do the summons on the accounts? I said, let me find some time. Let me get it done. But look at our stones, guys. Again, free to play, 22 stones here. Even these completely maxed, 66 stones, guys, that we're going to be using in here. I cannot imagine what we're going to get from these. I want to do these first. Now, awakened heroes in here are kind of rare. I'm hoping we get 1 or 2 out of 22 stones, guys. We need to get some of the rare heroes to really get this started. Boom, first summons. Let's see what we get. Vathiel. So there we go. We get a celestial hero. Absolutely a hero we want to build. We get Salakai in here. Again, haven't done the summons, haven't done the builds. We get Palmer in here. 2 big priority heroes. But look at this. We have Khazard. We have Vathiel. We have Khazard. We have Frampton, guys. 3 heroes. But looking at our regular heroes, Kayleen, we didn't have. Even here with Orin, but Salakai, Palmer, absolutely, guys. That is a good stone pull. Even though there's no awakened heroes, that is some very solid heroes there that we're looking to build. Vathiel, again, one that we absolutely want to build. Good solid pulls there, guys. 66 stones here. Let's see what we get with this one. Boom. I want to use them all. Copy of Audrey. So there is another celestial hero, guys. A copy of Sonya as well. All right, so let's run through this. So we got Iran, we got Oku, we got Oden. Okay, pretty good there. We got copies of Nevi down here. Another copy of Nevi. We have Peanut, we have Salakai again. Again, Peanut, there's Sonya, there's Scarlet. Looking down here, guys, there's Audrey, which we got. We got Halos as well. 2 other heroes. Nevi again. A lot of heroes to build in here, guys. We have a lot. Again, the mail, we want to collect these up. just because we don't want them to go to waste. They only last a certain amount of time. And I apologize, Mickey, if some of these have been going to waste. 5 more heroes, which is another copy of Khazard. We're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're at like 7 Celestials and Hypogens at this point, guys. That's a lot of copies of a lot of different heroes that we've seen. And let's go through faction by faction. We're going to max some of these heroes out to 5 stars, which means we can drop them out of the list if they were in the list. Heroes like Rain, of course, having that 3 of 9 furniture, very important on there. Look at it, guys, even Titus. And I know a lot of these heroes he built up to make some progression. We have so many heroes on here. It is incredible the amount of summons, guys. I'm gonna have to break it into multiple videos. There's absolutely no way, guys, that we can do this all at one time. Just the sheer time constraints it's gonna take to do the summons is literally going to be probably hours to get it done. To literally get all of these summons done, guys, is gonna take a long time. So again, I want to start with the basic summons. That way we can get all the copies of the heroes that we're looking for. We can swap heroes out, things of that nature. See exactly who we can build. Make sure that we have the ones that we're looking for in the wish list. Because again, it's going to be quite a bit of swapping heroes in here and making sure that we're building out a bunch of different heroes. Double copies of Khazard, which of course takes them to Mythic. Plus 30 signature item on Khazard, guys, is absolutely a requirement that you definitely want to meet. All right, so let's hit up the Noble Tavern. Again, we were looking for Halos, but we're going to start here with our companion points wish list. All right, so we have Palmer in here, which is good. I'm going to put Salakai in here as well. Who do we have? We have Taylor in here. We don't need Granite. Granite, of course, plus 30 signature item on him is really all that you need. Looking down here, we have Leica built out. Orin we want to put in here. We already have Mishka in here, already have a couple other heroes. And then our Graveborn, of course, we have Fane, we have Treznar, we have Desira, a couple other heroes, guys. Want to continue building them out. And we're going to build out a lot of heroes, guys. Let's see if we can pull some Awakened heroes in here with these points. Elite right off the bat, which is Orin. Now, Orin, guys, one of the probably most underrated wilders that I've seen. There's a copy of Thisu, just for the simple fact that he does incredibly well. He does take a considerable investment, but as far as the Wilder Tower, he is an absolute driving force when it comes to the Wilder Tower with the damage that he puts out. Already seen a couple elites in here, and look at all the food, guys. With the amount of food we're going to have in here, I want to see some Awakened heroes. We have 10,000 of these. And remember, Awakened heroes, very rare, but the probability is still there, guys. It is just a sheer, honestly, a numbers game at this point to how many heroes we're going to need to get up some more of these to get food, to continue getting more copies. Probably going to be a couple points where I'm going to have to stop. We're going to have to build up a couple heroes because there is so much on here, guys. Looking at these rare heroes, I want to see some doubles, triples. Definitely want to see the 30,000 diamonds, but Awakened heroes, absolutely, guys. Which there's another elite. That is our second copy of Audrey. Now, Audrey, of course, a big driving force within the Celestial Tower. Also, PvP, treasure scramble wise, Audrey does incredibly well within that game mode, guys. Treasure scramble. Have to have Zap built, which works well. Leica built. But again, the heroes overall, super impressive. And there we go, guys. There is our Awakened copy of Belinda, which makes me think we should go ahead and we should build Belinda on this account. I was really kind of going back and forth on exactly who we wanted to build, but that is our first Awakened hero, guys. And it comes from companion points. I can't imagine the other 2,000 plus scrolls we have in here. It's going to be insane, guys. It is going to be insane. There's another copy of Silas. Again, we're going to continue with our food. Even Audrey, there's our second copy. And just more food. every single faction, guys. We're going to be able to build pretty much anyone we want at this point. There's a copy of Drez. We know Drez has some utility. Another elite right there, guys, which is a second copy of Drez. I want to see a couple more Awakened Heroes in here, honestly. Now, another thing to note is with accounts that you save stuff, even though it does kind of hinder performance a little, there's another copy of Salakai. You do get access to the newer heroes. So that's one of the big things, guys, where with Mickey saving up all of these resources, we have access to the Awakened version of Belinda, the newest heroes within AFK Arena, and we have the means to build them. We have 612,000 diamonds, guys. I just looked up after we did those treasure chests. 612,000 diamonds to build out of here, guys. The Stargazer, that's going to be multiple, pretty much max out Celestial Heroes at this point. Wow. Another elite right there, guys, which is our, what, third copy of Orin? Not including what we got. That's probably 5 or 6 copies that we've already seen out of the stones as well. And we're still going to do all of the summons, again, with the Stargazers and also with those time emblems, which is going to yield us more faction cards. We are going to get more faction cards out of there, guys. Boom, a copy of Rain, copy of Silas. 3 in a row, guys. A copy of Cecilia. 4 in a row with the elites. Another copy of Rain. 4 back-to-back-to-back-to-back elites right there, guys. That is phenomenal. Another copy of Raku. Raku, of course, guys, damage-wise, huge. Raku is absolutely huge when it comes to damage. There we go, adding a couple more stars on a few heroes. Silas will get another star. And as we continue building these out to 5 stars, guys, when they're done. With the amount of summons we have with the wish list, even looking at heroes like Thane, guys, we have a ton of copies. Peggy, we have a ton of copies. We have a lot of food in here with a lot of different heroes. Palmer, we want to build out, absolutely. Salakai, we want to build out. Look at the food. Look at the amount of food. I didn't realize how much food we already have in here. And again, heroes like Sonya, even though we only got the 2 copies, guys, we're really prioritizing the heroes that we need to build. We have so many summons on here, we're going to be able to build pretty much everyone. Literally just because of the copies we have. Look at it, guys. Even the food is just sitting here waiting to build these heroes out. Even once they get to 5 stars, we're going to have more than enough. I mean, that's 4 stars right there for Thane. That's why I was saying, guys, this is going to take a long time to build out these heroes. It is going to get crazy with the amount of heroes that we're going to build out, and the stars, adding these stars, guys. That takes a 0 built elite plus Thane all the way up to 4 stars. Right there, guys. That easy with the copies we have. And we're not even halfway. We're about halfway through. I think that's about halfway through our companion points at this point. Yeah, this is going to be crazy with the amount that we have here, guys. There's a copy of Desira. Once we start doing the regular scrolls, the wish list is going to have to be adjusted a lot. It is going to have to be adjusted a ton in here, guys. This is incredible. Another copy of Damon. I know Damon is almost a 5 stars, guys, but he is a hero you want to build out. Even still utilizing him in chapter 44, 45, even going into 46, still utilizing copies of Damon. He works so incredibly well. A bit more food. What do we got? 3,800 left. I want to see one more Awakened. We got that copy of Belinda. I want to see 1 or 2 more copies, guys, of these Awakened Heroes with the companion points specifically. Because we've went through, what, about 4,000 since we got Belinda. Another elite right there, guys, which is a copy of Taylor. Back-to-back elites, which gives us another copy of Rain. Another elite copy of Desire. We're only getting singles, though. I want to see some of the doubles. I want to see some of the triples. I love when the purple lights up in here, guys. Again, we're to the point. We're going to have to build some heroes, guys. We are going to have to build some heroes. I'm going to pause it real quick, guys. We're going to build out a couple of heroes, see what copies we have, and then we'll come back to continue the summons. All right, guys, I think my finger got a little bit tired from clicking, but we built an incredible amount of heroes. Going to continue the summons in here. We want some more copies of Palmer, but we built about 7 heroes in total. I built Ulard, I built Cetrina, I built Salakai, we built Desire, we built Treznar, we built a lot of different heroes in here, again, to give us some more room so we can continue the summons in here. And I still want to see the Awakened Heroes, guys. Even Desire, we got up to 3 stars. Treznar, we need some more copies of. Salakai, a couple more copies will be up to Ascended. So we're getting there, guys. We are absolutely getting there with the resources we have. And this is just insane, the amount that we have in here. 1,300 left. Another elite right there, guys, which is Sonya. Sonya is another one, guys. PvP, very, very important to build. Works with the Awakened version of Thane incredibly, incredibly well. Definitely want to build her out. I highly recommend building her out. Even though she was nerfed when she came out, still, again, does incredibly well in formations. Another elite right there, which is Treznar. We needed some more copies of him. And it might just be the one Awakened that we get out of here. 3 more pulls to get. 1, 2. And our final pull here, just with our companion points, guys, gives us some more rare heroes. All right, so let's get into the scrolls. Again, here, I'm going to put Palmer in here because I know we want some more copies. Palmer is another one, guys, that is a huge, huge priority to build out, guys, when it comes to the heroes. Palmer, Sonya, both of them do incredibly well. They are very, very important heroes. Let's see what we can do here with the scrolls, guys. Again, the Awakened heroes, we've seen 1 so far, which there's a copy of Leofric, even though no one really uses him. Another Hypogean hero. There's another copy of Sonya. Of course, is going to allow us to build her up just a little bit further. Again, we've been banking copies of all these heroes. Then, of course, we already have legendary food like crazy, guys. Light bearers absolutely have a ton of food down here. Burned through a lot, but there we go. Mythic Plus. Signature items like crazy. Absolutely crazy with the amount of signature items that we have available in here. So there's another single, and it is Ulna. Celestials and Hypogeans are dropping a lot in here, guys. That is a lot of copies between the stones, between the summons. That's quite a few copies of the heroes. There's another copy of Treznar. We got multiple copies of Audrey. We got Ulna. We got a lot of heroes, guys. Another elite right there, which is another copy of Sonya. I think 3 more copies, and Sonya will be done all the way up to Ascended, guys. Another copy. We're on the Sonya kick as of now. 100 scrolls in. Elites keep dropping like crazy, and it's Sonya again. If we want to engrave her, guys, we have the option. We have the materials. Bar none, we have so many materials in there. But it is just another single copy of Mishka. Mishka is still used, guys, in a lot of formations, including campaign formations. Works incredibly well. Another copy of Treznar. And I'm going to run this until our bags are full again. I know, again, I made a lot of room with the heroes, but we're getting a lot of rares. Another copy of Mishka, and there we go. Resource-wise, we're not going to need for anything in here, guys. It looks like that will finish out Mishka, and it will add another star onto Alna. 5 stars, guys. So Mishka is done. Alna gets another star, which is good because she does have the engraving on there. Again, we're just going to continue with the copy. So who do we have? So Mishka drops out. Looking down here, we have Gorvo. I'm going to put Oku in here. Oku, again, Wilder Tower. Oku does incredibly well. Again, does require a little bit of an investment, but the shielding aspect that he has, very strong, guys. And there is a copy of Fane. I feel like Fane's another hero, guys, that requires a significant investment, but he does very well. And a double right there, guys, which is Drez and Silas. So we get a Mauler and a Graveborn on that one. But I want to say that's our first double. I think that is our first double pull that we've seen, guys, which means we have more to come. Another copy of Salakai. Already have him at Mythic Plus with the copies we got, with the food that we got. Absolutely. And a triple, guys, right there. We have Gwen, we have Nevi, and Ty Lee. Very nice. Nevi is already up to Mythic Plus as well. I believe Gwen we're adding stars on. Another one just like that, which is Honesta. Now, Honesta, guys, again, another hero. So many game modes that she has utility in, which is the reason why we definitely want to build her out. We want to engrave her as well, because the Brawler's protection she provides, very strong, guys. Another copy of Tresnar. We're going to have to figure out who we're going to engrave. We have so many heroes. And Thisu was the last one we pulled, guys. We still have 1,600 left. Doubles and triples are falling like crazy now. Orin and Taylor again. Even the cards on the table, guys, are going to be incredible. Incredible. So that looks like it takes, look at that. Takes Taylor up to 3 stars again. We built her a long time ago. Honesta, we finally get up to Legendary Plus, which means a little bit more food. And we have food to take her to Mythic Plus already, because the summons we've done, we have a ton of food. We have an absorbent amount of food. And I didn't even use our rare stones, as we didn't even use any of the rare stones over there. Again, just trying to build them up. So there is Mythic Plus. I think we had one more Tresnar. Double copies to Ascended. Very nice. Very nice. We still have, what, 1,600 scrolls left, guys. Summonings in here are insane. Boom, another elite, which is a copy of Rain. I believe that might take, we might need one more, guys, and Rain would be at 5 stars at this point. Copy of Nevi. Again, Nevi, we want to get to Ascended, get that engraving built. But I still can't believe, guys, only one awakened hero at this point. Another copy of Fane. I'm going to have to see where Fane is at as well, as we continue to build all these heroes out, guys. Another elite, Salakai. So Salakai, I believe 1 or 2 more copies. Salakai will be done. Who we're not seeing as of yet is Palmer. So we haven't seen very many copies of Palmer, guys. A double right there, and his double Silas. Look at that, a double Silas pull right there, which again might almost take him, or that might take him to 5 stars. That might actually take him up to that 5-star rating. Another elite right there for Nevi. Let's see, guys, 7 cards on the table. I want to see, so where do we got Silas? Yep, that does take Silas out. Silas is done, which means, again, as I don't even think we're going to have very many heroes left to build after this. I really don't. I don't think we're going to have that many heroes that are literally going to be left to build within these factions. Let's drop Kayleen in here. Already have Hodgkin built up a little bit. But a majority of these heroes, guys, we still have 1447 left on these scrolls. Another elite right there, which is a copy of Oku. Again, I think we only have 1 or 2 copies of Oku at this point, but we can definitely build them out. Boom, a double again, double Honesta. That brings her that much closer to being up to that ascended level. And with the wish list, guys, we can literally pick and choose who we want to build in here. There is Salakai. So if we get Salakai together with Honesta, that's a solid team, guys. You throw the awakened version of Brutus in there. Game changing. Absolutely game changing. These accounts are never going to be the same, guys, with the summons that we're doing out of here. We've seen some doubles. We've seen some triples. Haven't seen the quad, though. We have not seen the 4-pole, and I couldn't even tell you how long it's been since we've seen that 4-pole. Still waiting for these awakened heroes, though. The awakened heroes have to be coming pretty soon, guys. Look at the Wilder love right there. Triple Wilders. Raku goes to 3 stars. Peanut goes to 1, which means the engraving is unlocked. Then, of course, the same with Orin. We took him from Elite Plus to Ascended 1 star already. Already we've built him up that much. Another copy of Ty Lee, which she is almost done to 5 stars as well. And we're literally just going to swap heroes out. But Palmer, double right there, guys, which is, look at that, Kayleen and Rain. And I think that might be the last one for Rain. Or no, it might be almost the last one for Taylor. We might need 1 more copy of Rain. She'll be done, but there is another copy for Kayleen, taking her to 4 stars, guys. Again, already have the engraving on her. Very, very powerful. When you talk about burning down the Mauler Tower, she is the one responsible for it. Another elite, which is another copy of Fane. Again, I have to remember where Fane is at, guys. We're not even halfway through the scrolls yet. Another copy of Sonya. Halfway through these scrolls, guys. We are closing in on that halfway point. Boom, another double. Zyra and Thisu. Zyra, again, almost maxed out to that 5 star. And just continue the rotation. We need to see the Awakened Hero, guys. I'm waiting for it. Celestial, Hypogen, Awakened Hero. We need to see one. We need to see one pretty soon, guys. This has been 1,000 summons in, probably well over 1,000 summons in. Another copy of Nevi, which that might take her to Ascended at this point. Getting closer with these copies, guys. Look at that. That gives us Sonya again from Elite Plus to Awake or Ascended. Same with Nevi. That takes her from Elite Plus all the way up to Ascended. Gonna continue adding stars on here. Gonna continue building them out, guys. 5 stars is what we're shooting for in here. Another copy of Sonya. So 1 more and we'll be able to engrave her. Another elite right there. Honesta, absolutely, guys. Honesta, want to engrave, but I want to save the mats because Celestials, Hypogens, Awakened. We're going to have all of those to go ahead and build as well. Another copy Dresden. We just broke our 1,000 scrolls, guys. We are getting there. And another single copy of Raku. He's already at 3 stars. Back to back, which is a copy of Desira. She might be at 5 stars with that copy. We're going to have to check. We're going to have to check in a minute. Another elite right there, guys. Thisu. I don't know where Thisu is, and I don't know where Fane is. There too, we're going to have to see where exactly we have them built out. Zyra, I believe. Nope, that takes her to 4. So she's close, guys. She's at 4 stars already. Where do we have Fane? 1, 2, we only have 3 of Fane. Only 3 right there. Which Fane and Tresnar go together perfectly, guys. They are absolutely 2 heroes that are perfectly made for each other. We're going to grab a little bit of food here. More copies, so that will take Fane again, trying to get him up to that Ascended Plus. Where is Thisu? So Thisu, we have what, 2? 3? Looks like we only have 3 in here, but again, the food we have, guys. Absolutely incredible with all of these factions. I don't even know what Mickey's going to do with all of these heroes on here, guys. Even looking at Drez, we have what, 4? 1, 2, 3. So Drez is maxed out too. Drez is maxed out. Just need a little bit more food in here. We already have enough copies of Drez as well. We're going to have to swap some of these heroes out. Let me make sure, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Drez is already maxed out too. Let's drop Drez out of here. Alero. we have Alero. Let's put a last star on Honesta. Very hesitant to build Alero just because there's not really a big purpose for him. There's a copy of Damon. Damon's almost at 5 stars too. As we still have almost 900 scrolls, not including the faction scrolls. Boom, another copy for Sonya. Back-to-back elites, which is Raku. Again, we're not going to have many heroes left to build on here. Especially with the diamonds, guys. 612,000 diamonds. Another copy of Oku. Celestials, Hypogens. Where's our Awakened heroes, guys? We've only seen one single Awakened hero at this point. Another copy of Nevi. Another elite right there, guys. Copy of Kayleen. Kayleen, of course, another one. Has a lot of utility in the tower, but has kind of dropped out of Cursed Realm, Twisted Realm. Things of that nature has kind of dropped out. Copy of a star. Again, another hero closing in on 5 stars. There's the doubles, triples, Awaken. There's a copy of Tae-Lee. Just adding more stars across the board. Look at these guys. Again, Sonya goes to 1 star. Tae-Lee is done, which means, again, we're going to have to swap out someone else. She is at 5 stars. Raku needs what? 2 more copies, and Raku will be 5 stars. And here, Damon the same. 2 more copies for Damon, and he will be 5 stars. Aileen, we got 2. Kalthar we could build out as well. Again, have a lot of food in here. Build as a hero, guys. Even 14 cards in there. All right, so Drez, again, we have enough copies. We just got to build them out. Alero it is, guys. Or, you know what? I'm going to put Granite in here. Granite still does have utility within the Mauler Tower. So does Alero, so kind of an either-or at this point. 700 scrolls left, though. Boom, another elite, which is a copy of Gwen. I think Light Bearers, it seems like we're not finding any of them. I'm going to use these scrolls to try to pull some Light Bearers, guys. There is Palmer. The one we've been looking for, I believe that is only our second copy, guys, that we've seen of Palmer. Maybe it's going to be the Palmer kick. We've seen the Salakai kick. It is copy of Raku. 1 more, and he has 5 stars. Another elite right there, which is Desira. Think that might have taken her to 5 stars. Another elite, which is Entendre, again, taking her to 5 stars. Not 100% sure who we're not going to have at 5 stars, guys. That is kind of crazy. Yep, so that drops out Rain. Thought it would, giving us a little bit more room for Light Bearers. And again, Gwen goes to 4 stars, so Gwen's almost done. And literally, this is just adding stars. Adding stars on top of stars. Even here, Walker we don't really use. Peggy we don't really use. Olard we got built out a little bit. I'm going to go with Morrow. Morrow, again, a lot of crowd control within the tower, which is a good reason why a lot of players build Morrow. But again, light bears, it's been really light. There's a copy of Cecilia. Just thinking about the last 2,000 summons, guys, and the light bears we're not seeing. Another copy of Nevi, so that should add a star on her. 500 more to go. There is a copy of Fane. Very nice. Another elite right there, which is Palmer. That is, I believe, 3. I think that is 3 down, guys. They're starting to finally give us those copies of Palmer that we wanted. Another copy of a star. And again, Palmer is a hero. And there it is, guys. Who did we get? It is Solus. Our second awakened hero. We got Belinda. We got Solus. Let's see. We're 1,600 scrolls through, guys. That is the rarity of the awakened heroes to pull in here. That's incredible. Another copy of Entendre right there. Another copy of Nevi. Nevi, we've seen a lot of copies of. Well, I believe that is maxing out a couple more heroes. Look at that. 5 stars. We're going to have to swap another Mauler in there, which we've been doing. Light Bears, that takes Celia to 5 stars. Peanut goes to 2, and Nevi goes to 1. So we got the engraving there on Nevi. Wow. I can't even wait to get to the library, guys, to see how many heroes we have built out, how much they're going to actually give us within the Elder Tree for building out these heroes. Another copy of Tresnar. Tresnar, I believe, is already at Ascended, so we're starting to add stars on there as well. Let me make sure. I was just thinking, I thought we had someone to swap out. Cecilia. The Scarlet's already done. Let's finish out Ulard. Here, I'm going to put Alero in there, because again, Drez is already done. Continuing with the elites, guys. Another copy of Sonya. We might have almost naturally built Sonya up to 5 stars strictly with summons. From Elite Plus to 5 stars, literally just with summons, with the amount of copies. And a double right there, guys. Anasta and Oku. Absolutely 2 heroes we need, guys. Anasta, we need more copies. Palmer, we need more copies. Those 2, again, very, very important within formations. Another copy of Sonya. But we've gotten 2 awakened heroes. We've gotten 2 so far, guys. Boom, another elite right there, which is Raku. That might build out Raku. That might be the last one that we were waiting for, guys. And it is also takes Anasta up to Ascended. There is 1. Again, Palmer, we're building out a little bit. Double copies for Anasta. And I'm also thinking on here, guys, is anyone that Mickey needs to borrow for like his main account, we're absolutely going to have the ability to borrow anyone we need. Literally anyone we need, we're going to be able to, which there's Palmer. We need a couple more copies of Palmer. But I'm going to go through, and he's got a couple of accounts, guys. I'm going to go through and I'm going to build different heroes on different accounts. That way he can literally merc his own heroes. Like what I do on my faction accounts. Very easy to merc the heroes. There's Granite and Gwen. Gwen, again, is almost at that 5-star mark. 187 left, guys. Another elite, which is a copy of Tresnar. Again, Tresnar is getting there, guys. Absolutely got him built up quite a bit. Copy of Ulard. Just need a few more copies of Ulard, and he'll be Ascended as well. 127 left. Can we pull another awakened hero? Boom. It is a double. Fane and Gwen. Let me check really quick. I think that maxes her out, and there is... Oh, we didn't drop out Raku. Got an extra copy of Raku, my bad. But I was thinking with that other copy, look at that. Forgot to drop out Raku. It's getting late here, guys. There we go. Greyborn Desira is done. And again, we took her from no copies from Elite Plus all the way built. Fresnar to 1-star, got that engraving, and then Fane goes up to Ascended as well, guys. Wow. That is amazing. All right, so we got Walker, we have Oscar, we have Peggy. I'm gonna go with Hendrik. I'm gonna continue building out these 5-stars just because, again, a lot of the other heroes, the utility is not there, guys. With a lot of these heroes we don't use for really anything. I'm gonna drop Gorvo in here. Zyra, who do we have? We have Theowen in here. We have Torn in here, but you have to have more real build. I'm gonna put Kelthar in here. Kelthar we can use, Thorin Cheese, things of that nature. 107 left, guys. Want to see an Awakened Hero. Want to see our third Awakened Hero in here. Copy of Alero. Again, a hero that really doesn't see very much utility at all. Another Elite, which is Oku. Again, we've gotten a couple copies of Oku. I think we can build them up a little bit at this point. 3 more summons. Another Elite right there, which is Kelthar. And our final summon here, guys, to conclude it with scrolls is a copy of Honesta. Very nice. So we still do have the faction scrolls, guys. I'm going to save those because we have so many absolute crazy amount of heroes to build. That even takes Ullard with that copy, guys, up to Ascended. Wow. Guys, I want to take a quick look at the library and see where we're at for the Elder Tree. 438 points. 438 points, guys. That's just crazy. That is so many levels in the Elder Tree. Literally to go through and level this thing up. Wow. Again, the Elder Tree here was almost capped. Now we're at what? What level is the cap? We're at 107. Like almost 30 levels on the Elder Tree. I can't even imagine the Oaken, guys. What do we got in here? Oh, he's used furniture. I was going to say, if he didn't use any of his furniture ever, any of his Poe coins, they would literally be sitting on so many insane, absolutely bonkers amount of Poe coins. But guys, we got through. I mean, look at who we built. We got the Awakened version of Belinda. We got Palmer. We got Ullard. We got Sonya built up, as well as bringing pretty much everyone else to 5 stars. We built Satrana. We built up Honesta. We built up Salakai. We built up Granite. We built out Thisu. Even here, we built out Orin. We built out Nevi. We brought just about everybody to 5 stars. We built out Tresnar. We built out Fane. Got a lot of other copies of heroes, as well as the Celestials we got, the Hypogens we got. A lot of heroes out of here, guys, that we collected today. Guys, that'll do it for today's summons. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do the Stargazer. We're going to do the Time Emblems. Absolute insanity with the amount of stuff that Mickey saved on here, guys. I wanted to get through at least one account. We still have 612,000 diamonds in here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.